Hello, fourth graders. Today we are looking at Module 3, Lesson 9 in our Eureka Math. And we've been continuing our learning on working with multiplying 3-digit and 4-digit numbers. And so far we've done the partial products, we've done area models, and now we're going to relate partial product with standard algorithm. Now, a lot of us said that we preferred to use the partial products because it's something that we've had practice for. And so I'm focusing this lesson on comparing partial product with standard algorithm. But if you would like me to compare the the area model with the standard algorithm, let me know and I'll show you. But remember, you can compare you can compare partial product with the area model, and then you could do that also with standard algorithm, okay? So our goal is to multiply 3 and 4-digit numbers by 1-digit numbers using standard algorithm. And the important thing to know when doing this is to think of ungrouping and regrouping when you're doing addition. And what do I mean by that? If you don't remember that, it's going to be like this. If we have 9 plus 3 here, we know that equals 12. That means we're putting our ones place down below, and we carry our tens place up top. Okay, we grouped out that 10 to move it over 1. So then now that 110 that's here is up here. Now we have 1 10 plus 7 tens, which is 8 tens, plus 4 tens, that equals 12 tens. Well, then that means I have 2, and then we carry a 1. So then now we have 100 plus 100 equals 200. So that's the ungrouping and regrouping process we've done earlier in math today. And so if you don't understand how to do this, let me know and I'll show you another video on how to do that. So what will that look like for multiplication? We have 7 times 3. Well, if 7 times 3, that's going to go 7, 14, 21. That's going to give me 21. So my 1's going to go down below. And then the 2, since it's in the tens place, it gets put up there. Now remember, this is an additional 2. We're not multiplying that group. So then that means we need to multiply our 3 times our 1 tens over here, which is 3, and we're adding in 2 more tens. So 3 plus 2 equals 5. So 17 times 3 equals 5. Or 17 times 3 equals 51. Okay? Remember, everything that goes above your number or your original problem gets added in, okay? Whether it's addition or multiplication. So let's take a look at an example now. And we're going to give ourselves some time to practice. So you're going to practice this with me. So after I read the problem, I want you to pause it and write down partial product on one side and standard algorithm on one side, and make sure you have a line to separate. Okay, we want to make sure we can understand the differences between both of these strategies. Okay, so we're going to solve 5 times 237 using partial product and standard algorithm. Okay, so pause the video right now. Make sure you can copy what my page looks like so you can follow along. Then press play, and then we are going to work on this together. And I'm going to give you a chance to work on one problem on your own and then check your work with me, okay? Pause, and then press play. All right, I hope you had enough time and you're writing it exactly how you see here, because remember, when we do examples, it's best to copy the example and learn from it. So in our partial products here, we know that when we did partial product, we wanted to do our grouping to show what's first. So I want to start out with my blue here, which is going to be 5 times 7 ones. Well, 5 times 7 ones, we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So we know that this will equal 35. Then we got 5 times 3 tens. So if we do this next group right here, we know 5 times 3 tenths. It's going to be 5, 10, 15 tenths. And 15 tenths is going to be 150. Because remember, it's 15, and then a 10 is 0, so we just add the 1 0. And then we have our 200s. So if we do that part next, we are going to have 200s times 5. So we have 5 times 200s. Now 5 times 2 equals 10, and hundreds have 2 zeros. So if we have 2 zeros, we have our 110. And then when we add it all up together, 5 plus 0 is 5. 3 plus 5 plus 0 equals 8. 1 plus 0 is 1, and 1 plus nothing is 1. So our answer to that is 180, or 1,185. Sorry if you can't see it here. Okay. So partial products, we're looking at each unit to help us understand how it goes. Now, when we do standard algorithm, it's going to be a little bit different. Okay. For standard algorithm, we're not having our long line going down like this for a one-digit multiplication, or when we're multiplying multi-digit by 1. What it's going to look like is this. We know 7 times 5 is 35. So remember, our ones place will go down here just like when we're adding, and we're going to add our 3 groups of 10 up there. Okay? Because we want to add that to our tens group. Now, we have our 5 times 3 tens. 5 times 3 tens. Oh, there goes my light. Give me a second. Think about, what is 5 times 3 tens? Well, 5 times 3 tenths is going to be 15, plus 3 other tenths is going to be 18 tenths. But 18 tenths is 180. But our ones place is already a 0, okay? So we're going to have our 8 down there, because that's our tens place. And then we're going to carry this extra 100 up top, okay? So then now we have 5 times 2 hundreds, okay? So that's going to be 10 hundreds. And then we're going to have plus 1, which is going to be 11 hundreds. So 11 hundreds is 1,100. Both of these are going to be 0, so we don't need to put that there, okay? So we don't need to worry about that. Our 100 here is going to go right underneath our 100 spot. And we're going to carry our 1,000 to a new spot up here. Now, 5 times 0 thousands is 0, and we just need to add our 1,000 right there. And now we have our 2 answers, 1,185 and another 1,185. Sorry, I wanted to do those all in different colors. Here we had 1100s. Okay? So now we have our answer of 1,185. Okay, this standard algorithm takes less space to do than our partial product. Okay, but we see our answers here. The 35 is up there, 3 and then 5. 150, we just added our 3 tens here to get our 8 tens here. And then we carried the 100. And then 5 times 2 hundreds equals 1,000. But then we added 10 hundreds. We added our 100 here. We have our 1100s, okay? Make sure you follow along. We're doing both of these in our assignment, okay? Last one for you to practice. This one I want you to try on your own. We're gonna try 6 times 716. Your job is to do partial product and standard algorithm. Give yourself some time to do this, and then come back to the video and you'll see how I work through it, and you can check your answer. Okay, pause the video, give it a shot, and come on back. Okay, so this time we're gonna go through partial product, we have 6 times 6 ones. That equals 36. We have 110 times 6. So 6 times 110. That equals 60. And then we have 7 hundreds times 6. That equals 4,200. And then when we answer, 6 plus 2 zeros equals 6. 3 plus 6 is 9, plus 0 is 9. Nothing plus 2 is 2. Nothing plus 4 is 4. Okay? So that took a little bit of time. That took maybe about 40 seconds for me, only because I know all my math facts. So if you want to get faster at that, you can make sure that you know your math facts. But then let's see how long it takes for standard algorithm. Okay? So 6 times 6 is 36. I put the 6 down there and I carry my 3. 6 times 1 is 6 plus 3 is 9. So I put our 9 right there. Okay? Well, it's actually 6 tens plus 3 tens. It's 9 tens, so that's our 9 tens right there. Okay? And then 6 times 7 is 42. I put my 2 down there. I carry my 4. 6 times no thousands, okay, is 0, so we bring down our 4 thousands. So both answers are 4,296. If you get the wrong answer on one of these, then you know that one of the answers is wrong. Or if you get 2 different answers, you know one of them is wrong, okay? Last thing I want to talk to you guys about is when reading word problems, how do you know to multiply? So remember, we want to draw pictures to represent the problem. So each picture will help you understand what is supposed to happen, okay? If you read the words times as much as, that's multiplying. Timesing is multiplying. You read the word each. So each box has 3 books in it. There are 20 boxes. Then that means you're going to draw 20 boxes and put 3 books in it because there's each of them, okay? And when they ask for their product. Practices for this are going to be numbers 3 through 7 and lesson 9. And we're going to go through some of that in class, okay? Well, look below for your homework assignment and good luck. Let me know if you need any help.